Hello, Matrika Ramirez Escobar. What should people expect from your movie, Leonor Will Never Die?
Uh, Maybe they should expect like a weird, strange film from the Philippines.
Mhm.
And the Thai film. It's really a do-it-yourself project made with friends. So I guess
Mm.
that's all.
Mhm. And are you enjoying yourself in Toronto?
Yes, I arrived yesterday, went
Oh,
to a few parties, sneaked into one, and
mhm.
met the people we were working with. So we met our distributors last night, which is great.
That's nice. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw it. I saw it on the first night at TIFF.
you saw the film.
Yeah, I went to a press screening. I had a lot
Oh,
of fun.
okay. Ah, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, there was I saw Triangle of Sadness, the Palme d'Or winner. I
Right.
saw a Broker from Japan. And then I saw your movie at night, and it was perfect.
Oh,
You want
thanks.
to see this movie at nighttime? I suggest. You know,
Right.
it's not a morning movie.
I think it can be a morning movie. I really can't tell,
It depends on
but
your morning, I guess.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of like some Philippines movies. Like I like Blood of the Vampire, those Pam Grier movies, all that stuff's good stuff. So, do you like Eddie Romero?
I know Di Romero. I haven't
Yeah.
seen his films, surprisingly.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell me about some Filipino movies that you do like.
I do like Pagdating, oh, there's a Filipino title. Pagdating sa Dulo by Bernal, Ishmael Bernal.
Mm.
I also like Kakaba Kaba Kaba by Mike De Leon. I
Hmm.
like Isap Mata by Mike De Leon also.
Jerry
And I think,
Delone, right. They
mm,
made movies together, right?
yes,
Him and
they did.
Eddie. Yeah.
They did. And I think like where your question is derived from is based on like what fascinated me to pursue
Yeah.
making a film of action films.
Yeah, but like
And maybe
specifically like Filipino movies. Yeah.
right. Maybe it's nice to share in the Philippines growing up or even like people around my generation. We would often watch replays of these action films on television and at the store, in the bus, everywhere. So it's sort of ingrained in our minds and hearts. So when I was writing, it was like a natural thing to recall what an action film was like, even if I couldn't recall which films
Yeah.
specifically.
Okay. Just like the general experience, the vibe.
It's the vibe, but not just the vibe, not just the vibe, even
Uh,
what the film is about,
hmm.
what the characters are, how the story is like.
Yeah.
And, yeah, because what you asked is a question I face a lot, and
Of
I did
course.
watch action films while doing research, but when I was writing, I didn't really, you know, think of specific films to give a
Got it.
homage to. Right?
I'm a big fan of the Blood Island movies too.
Oh
Have you seen
wow.
those?
No, I think I should consult you of what I should watch.
Well, what's
Really?
funny is you have um it's like, yeah, the Blood Island is spoofing Blood Feast in America, and
Right.
then they spoofed Braid of Blood in America with what is it called? Something else blood. It's pretty hysterical. Yeah.
How did you see these films?
Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I spent enough money to impress you.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
It finally all that money finally paid off. The investment's paid off now.
Love it.
Brain of Blood, right? What is that? Whatever. Anyways, enough about that. Tell people about
Yeah.
your wonderful actors because you got some very funny people in this movie.
Um, they're mostly theater actors, and when we were, it took us a while to find the cast we wanted. So we had like 20 casting days.
Mm,
And what we would do is invite them at our office or at my home, and I just talk to them and know them not as actors but as people until
mm,
I just felt that they were the right, they had the right vibe. They could make the characters feel real, and then we cast them, and then they're all like weirdos in real life, like everyone in our group as well. So I guess we blended well together. So just like a group of weirdos wanting to make this film without money. So
I
I
love the
guess
old
we're
lady.
oh, she's the best. She is Sheila Francisco, and she is known in the theater world. This is her first film,
Oh, cool.
and she did so great.
Yeah.
She didn't know. I mean, I didn't tell her what she was gonna do,
Mm.
but she had an idea. But you know what she experienced in this film is, I'm for sure it's unforgettable for her because we
Mhm.
made her, run around and drive a car and face bats in a cave. So she's arriving tomorrow.
Oh, great. She's gonna be there at the screening.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh.
So, how long has she been doing theater for?
I think most of well, she used to be a production manager and
Hmm.
producer for commercials, and
Yeah.
after that, I think she focused on theater.
Mm.
So probably a few decades.
Good God. Okay. So, I love the stuff. It's the movie within the movie. What did you shoot that on?
We used different cameras for the three world. So
Mm.
we had Panasonic Eva 1 for the real world, and then a Red Epic for the action world,
Mm.
and various cameras for the meta world, because we wanted each world to have its own identity that extends through what equipment and we would use and how we would lens it. So we had a set of rules, myself and our cinematographer.
It was really cool. Tell us about your DP.
So well, he's great. He's a close collaborator. I used to
Mm.
operate a camera for him in short films,
Cool.
and how we worked. Yeah,
Oh, I just said cool.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm really a cinematographer,
Mm.
not a writer director. So
Mm.
we collaborated on this closely because we both like holding the camera, and we
Mm.
tried to create this set of rules just to make how the film separates each other, how the world separates each other,
Mm.
like stronger. So we used one lens for for the real world and zoom lenses for the action world, and
Oh.
yeah, it was great. We at Since this took us a lot of time. It was an 8-year journey to make this film. The rules changed along the way as well. So at
Mm.
first we wanted storyboards, but in the last few shooting days we gave up on storyboards and just followed a more improvised approach in shooting. We
Okay.
just
8 years. That's a lot of time.
yeah, it's a lot. It's already a kid if it were a human.
Oh my. But it's almost like the end of the road now, now that you're in Toronto. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, it feels like no, it doesn't feel like the end. It feels like
Okay.
the start. We're
Oh,
only starting to release now in the Philippines or in the US very soon.
nice.
Sundance was the official start, but it's
Okay.
just
Oh,
starting to
okay.
grow, and I hope it doesn't end because
Right, 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 right.
those deadlines and for
Uh,
film.
so tell me about raising the money. How did you explain this crazy ass movie to producers?
Um, well, I got the best producers in the Philippines, and it was them who
Yeah.
pitched the project around just so we'd have
Oh.
money to fund it. Because when I was pitching it as producer during
Mm.
the first 3 years, I didn't get anywhere. So it's really our producers who found the financiers, and they're both great filmmakers in their own right. So Monster
Mm.
is a documentary filmmaker. Mario has made one, two, three, four films, feature films already. So I was very lucky to have them. It's my first film, so I really had no idea on what I was doing, and I needed them to just,
Mm.
find the right way on how to make this film.
Tell me about, there's so many funny scenes in this movie. Tell me about on set. What was like the thing that had people in stitches?
How was it like on set?
What was like the funniest moment to shoot?
Oh no, it's definitely the musical scene. So
Ah, yeah.
the entire production team were required to dance. So we had a choreographer arrive on
uh,
set, give us warm up exercises all together. So there we were there. Even the camera department, the electricals and grips and utilities, they were all there, ready for the rehearsals. And then when we were, taught how to do the choreography, we realized that we're all bad dancers. And you'll notice in the background, all of the bad dancers are there because that's who we are. And yeah, that's memorable and quite special because after 16 days of it's not suffering of difficult shoot days, this was our like payoff. It's the culmination of how the experience was like, which is just like playing with each other in this giant playground. And I think that moment summarizes it all.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So, were there any other movies about movies that were part of your creative osmosis here?
Oh, definitely.
Mm.
Well, not movies about movies. Maybe Synecdoche in New York is a significant film,
Which one,
but
sorry?
it's there. Synecdoche in New York by Charlie
Oh,
Kaufman.
right. I've seen that one. Yeah.
Pagdating sa Dulo by Bernal, and then uh, I think Kakabaka Baka Ba rin, which is a musical,
Hmm.
also a film within a film. Um, I like a lot of Agnes Varda's work, and
Ah.
she's my hero.
Mm,
And so yeah, most of the improvised scenes are based on how I just imagine how she does her films as well.
that's fun. What do you think? You said you're a cinematographer before you're a writer and director. What do you say your visual sense is like? What makes you that's your greatest strength as a creator?
Uh,
Or what would you
I
say is your greatest strength as a creator?
I don't know. I don't have a greatest strength, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
most interested in the visual language of
Hmm.
filmmaking. I
Mm,
also admire close collaboration because most of the time, if it's just my idea, it sucks. And if I invite people to
hmm.
collaborate on an idea, it sort of grows. So I like the idea of a work growing because of people. And this film itself has grown into something I actually never expected. So
Mm.
on paper, it's much different. It's solidified into just two worlds, and then suddenly it turned, not suddenly, through in 8 years it turned into this, I don't know, strange creature, I would say. And
Well,
then
yeah, sorry.
just to share, like we didn't have an ending. Like it took us a year to find an ending for the film. That's why the
Mm.
actual ending is us talking about how to end the film. And that's my conversation with my editor, just because we really didn't know how to end the film.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I really liked it. I tripped out. I laughed. I enjoyed life. So,
uh,
Martika, thanks for your time. I want you to
yes.
have and lots of luck in Toronto. I know Midnight Madness. They're gonna love you guys.
Oh, thank you. I hope so. I'm always scared in every screening. But
Okay,
thanks.
you're welcome.
Thank
Have a great day.
you too.